Welcome back. Today we're going to go on a tour of the homestead.
We got a patch of wild onions here growing really good. Ooh. Might have to cut some of them up. Perry likes that in his cottage cheese. It's been raining so much, everything's flooded. My apple trees budding. The Asian pear is doing really good. Does good every year. It's been getting big, but it never produces. I don't know if I need to get another one, cross-pollinate it. I'll have to see. Let's go over here. I know these two trees are dead. I have to get new ones there. Nothing's coming up in these buckets yet. So this is my elderberries. The rest are blueberries. Doesn't look like it. Just having trouble with blueberries. And asparagus, that should be popping up soon here. Oh, here I can see one right there that's coming up. I wonder if that's wild carrot. I didn't plant any carrot in here. Hopefully we got a bumper crop of asparagus this year. Definitely muddy. Oh, let's go over here. See how these blueberries are doing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have any good luck with blueberries here. Oh, this one's budding. So maybe that one will keep growing. I don't know. We've got lots of this dead nettle. This is supposed to be healthy for you. It's part of the mint family. It's everywhere in the yard along with the wild onions. See how the grapes, they're budding yet. Doesn't look like that one is. I don't see anything yet on the grapes. Hopefully they come back. These are the Welch grapes. This Welch grape's getting some buds on it. See our scary elm tree, a branch broke down in one of the bad storms we had. It's almost time to mow again. Ready for that season. I see the peach tree starting to bud. Getting some flowers on it. Let's see the flowers. We're getting there. All my naked ladies are going crazy, which is good. Now they won't bloom until fall. Spring they get all their leaves, then they die, and then in the fall will come up the flowers. As soon as it dries up, we'll get this garden going. It's actually looking like we got a lettuce that came up all by itself. This looks like one of the like a flower, like a black-eyed Susan or something. Dill should be popping up soon too, so hopefully that comes up again. And the strawberries, they're pretty much dead. I'm gonna have to come up with a better way of growing strawberries. See how the trees are budding out. Over here by Charlie and Lenny. Look at all the naked ladies here on Charlie. It's crazy. I just had a teeny little spot of them and now they're just everywhere. I got a bunch of hostas, so I might plant them around Lenny here and all these trees. But problem with over here is the deer eat the hostas. Because I did plant one in here, and I mean it comes back every year. You can see it right there starting to come up, but the deer end up eating it, so it never really gets big. What you doing, Link? What? Are you hunting? Are you hunting? Look at how much the pond is up today. Nice. But you can see how it's just flowing that way. Got a low spot over here where it just runs out, so we're going to build this corner up down here. Build this up right in here. So then hopefully the rest of the pond, will go up around the edges of will fill up with water. That's what our goal is. Yeah, but right now it's just going down there. But it looks so nice now that he has it cleaned up. A rose bush got me. That's a problem. We got lots of rose bushes. Where you going, Linky Poo? Huh? Where you going? Where you going? You having fun out here? He's been starting to come out a lot more. As long as he comes in every night, he can come outside. That looks nice. Let's go see what else we got going on around the homestead. So our goal is to start getting animals this year. First we'll start with the chickens, since we already have their shelter built. But this area here, which we call the track, this used to be an old go-kart track. It's a lot of rock. I was thinking about penning that up and making that for goats or pigs. We're still not sure. Look at all the onions out here. Definitely got lots of wild onions. Wow, these are really tall. Yum. See all the deer feet prints. We want to put some, we got a mineral block. Got to put it out here for them. Trying to track them, and eventually we'll be able to hunt them. So you can see how they built this up all the way around. I mean, there used to be wooden sides and everything. They'd have big go-karting get-togethers, but we took it all apart and trying to get it back to something useful for us. Now out here I planted some maple trees, but I really doubt they're gonna survive. Only hope. And it's hard to, in the spring, it's so wet that you can't get out here to plant anything. And then by the time you do get out here to plant something, it goes into a drought. So that doesn't help any. I know back here, one of these trees, I think it's one of these over here. I'm thinking one of these, or a couple of these in here, are red bud, and it's supposed to make some really good jelly. So once it starts budding, I'm gonna have to mark it so that I can make sure we don't cut it down and try making some red bud jelly. Look at that nice oak right there. That one is huge. It's definitely one we want to keep. We have 3 or 4 of them that are really big that we plan on keeping as long as we can. Oh, here's the red bud. It's already starting to bud. So yeah, you can see the red buds on there. So yeah, this is a red bud, and it'll get pretty pink flowers all over it. And it's supposed to make really good jelly. There's one mixed in with this oak tree here too. I know we have a few of them spread around out here, some all over. I'm gonna make sure to keep those. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this oak tree, I mean, you can't even hug it. It's so big. It's got to be close to 3 feet wide. But yeah, that thing is nice. Tons and tons of oak trees on our property, that's for sure. And all this mess we'll get rid of. But the deer really like it. There's just a bunch of sumac. It's not the good sumac, so it can go. Red sumac is medicinal, and this is a white sumac, so it can go. So yeah, down in here is our valley. Lots of animals go down in there. Someday we'll get this all cleared out. And we can take the four-wheeler around. Just clear out all the garbage and leave the nice trees. That goes way down in there and it goes all the way onto the next neighbor's property. We got a dead limb up there, a dead tree there. I hear something walking down there. What is it, Link? You hear it too? Oh, I see a nuthatcher. I'd zoom in, but I can't see the screen. The sun's so bright. And you can see the garbage piles over there too. We still haven't figured out what to do with that. But tangled in with all this sumac is a bunch of blackberries. So eventually, I'd like to get in here and cut down some of the trees so that the blueberries hopefully will get bigger. So right now all these trees are, I think, taking all their stuff that they want. Oh, see, we have another tree that fell down. Shouldn't run out of wood for a while, that's for sure. Yeah, right here's our big blackberry patch. So all these dead trees, I want to cut them out of there. So it's easier to get to the blackberries. And hopefully they'll get bigger. They should get more sun then. Yeah, it's fun getting in there trying to pick them. So all these trees. And these trees are tree of heaven, which are invasive and not good, so don't need them. They can go. So here's a lovely garbage pile that previous owners have left us. It was not disclosed, so we are not happy. It goes all the way down into the valley. Little Perry got a lot of the big play school stuff out, but I think we're just going to pull out the metal that we can find and then push it all down there and just bury the rest of it. Like this is just all old insulation that's up here. That just, it's just nasty. They were required to disclose that, but they didn't. Same with this old well here. It's nice that it's all secured, but I would like to find out if we can get it working again for the livestock. If anybody knows, that would be great. Love to get it going again. It's for our cows and that. Yeah. Isn't that lovely? Linky Poo, I see you. And I'm wondering if, I don't even know if Lisa might have been down here and this is where she cut her leg. I have no idea. But we're going to pen all this off so the cattle can't get down in there. And then this big field will be for the cattle and mule or donkey, whatever we get. And then on this side, so the big junk pile's right over there. And then right on this side is where they were disposing of all of their metal and glass. So it's all kinds of metal, broken glass. We have been clearing out a lot of the metal and taking it to the dump. So there used to be an old car down there. We got that out. Stove, refrigerator, all kinds of stuff. I have found a lot of cool bottles. But it's such a dangerous hill. We got a lot of cool bottles. I'm trying to keep, the ones that I think are worth keeping. Each year it looks like a little more comes up. I see a sink down there. So we did get a quote and they told us it would be $10,000 to clear all this out for us. So I'll just do a little at a time. Someday it'll get there. But yeah, this will be, and then it wraps around the valley over there too. So we'll just fence off this valley here so they can't get down in there. And then they can go back over there, all the way up back there. So that'll be a nice area for them. What are you looking for, huh? He says he doesn't want to go back in the house. But the dogs love it out here. They catch all kinds of voles, rabbits, whatever they can find. Oh, it's so wet. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. And in this area here, we'll just fence this off for the chickens. Check on Perry. He's been living out here in the coop. What are you doing? What a mess. It's boiling hot in here. What a grass. Sheesh. What a beautiful day. That's all the stuff he cut up from around the pond. All the birdies. Time to feed them some more. There's some more naked ladies and irises that I found. I'll get, when I start doing landscaping, use them. Here's our well house. So the water comes in here, goes through the filter, comes over here to another finer filter, and it comes into this one, which is a blue ultraviolet light, which is supposed to purify the water. And then it goes out to the house. And I've been just storing my canning stuff in here. Once the house is done, it can all go in on the pantry. Yeah, so this stuff over here is just rock and dirt. We're thinking of using that to fill up that low spot in the pond. Definitely coming along. So much to do, not enough time. Here's the mineral block that we got for the deer. I'll have to get that put out there. See if they like that. Might even get them some corn. Let's see what's over here. Oh. Alright, he took one of those big oak logs that we had dug out the other day, and he cut it down for our mantle. I think that would make a really nice mantle. Just gotta take the rest of this bark off here. Get all that bark off. Do some pressure washing. Get all the ant holes cleaned out. We're debating if we're gonna get epoxy to fill it. That'd make a nice mantle. Here in the front yard here. So now I think all these flowers popping up are just young daffodils. I'll have to move those someday once I start doing the landscaping. Get all these dug up. I'll take free plants wherever I can get them. Looks like there's all kinds of onions all over. Onions. Water. Bird bath I got my mom a long time ago when we lived in Wisconsin. We brought it with us and we're going to use it for this garden. Here's some more daffodils. And over here's a small patch where I got all those other naked ladies. I see I missed a few bulbs. Finish digging them up. Septic. Looks like it's greening up. Perry did come out here the other day and tried scraping up some of this mud. Looks like he did pretty good. It's hard when it's on gravel. Oh, it's getting there. At least I can walk to the mailbox without getting a muddy foot. I see the rose bushes over here are starting to bloom. They're not on our property, but we can still look at them. Yeah, starting to bloom. Oh yeah, lots of work. It's not an overnight thing. We just got to do it one day at a time. And eventually we'll get it to where we want it to be. Where are the dogs? Huh. Oh, I got Luna in there. Luna, why do you always look so pathetic? Where's your sister? Huh? Where'd Lisa go? Why are you always so sad? Huh? Why are you always so sad? You're okay. Yeah, you're okay.